Yo, what is up you guys? Clash with Mike here, bringing you guys a brand new Clash of Clans episode. And today I have a very special video for you guys. It is about a new Clash of Clans update that will be bringing a brand new troop. And I'm not going to reveal anything about this troop yet. I'm going to show you some screenshots of this a little later on in the video, but for now I'm not going to say anything about it other than the name of it is Medusa, and it's very different than any of the troops that you have been seeing in the game so far. And previously there has not been any other troop like its kind. It is a Dark Elixir troop, and you will be seeing all of this very shortly, but I'm not going to reveal any of this to you guys quite yet because I don't want to spoil anything for you. So I'm going to be showing you guys, I think, about 4 screenshots that they look really cool, and it's basically a new update idea for a new troop. The troop is called Medusa, and it's very insane. Its attack style is a lot different than any of the other troops in the game, so it's going to be really cool. Stick around for this, but just first off, I want to tell you guys to drop me a sub and turn your post notifications on for daily videos on my channel. I upload 2 videos per day usually, sometimes only 1, but usually 2 videos per day, so stay up to date by turning your post notifications on and subscribing. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. And also, if you guys have any good ideas for videos for me, like glitched clans, glitched players, world records, anything like that, send them to me on Instagram or Kick. Those are the 2 social medias that I check the most for that stuff. So I'll be sure to shout you guys out if you do send me a glitch or something and I end up using it for a video. I will shout your social media out or your YouTube channel, whichever one you prefer, or both sometimes, depending on if it's a good glitch or not. So before I get into these screenshots, I just kind of want to talk a little bit about this troop. Basically, it is going to be 10 housing space, so it's going to be similar to the housing space of a Valkyrie. It's going to cost 500 Dark Elixir for a level 1 Medusa, and it has 4 levels on it, and basically it's sort of freezes the defense. It targets his defenses, and it sort of freezes the defense as well. It attacks it. It can only freeze 1 defense at a time, but that basically the defense that it freezes cannot do anything. So basically, say it was targeting this wizard tower, it would freeze the wizard tower while attacking it, and the wizard tower wouldn't be able to attack back. So anyway, just a little sneak peek for that, and now let's get into these screenshots right now. So here you have it, guys. We have Medusa level 1, and as you guys can see, you can kind of see all of the stuff that she has. So basically everything on her profile, all her damage per second, hit points, and training cost, as well as training time. You can also see kind of how she looks and the way she kind of fits into this game. Obviously, she looks really cool in my opinion. I really think that the snakes on her head are a really good idea, and I love the fact that she looks like a kind of like a Clash of Clans character already, and she's kind of like, she kind of fits in right with the witch in things, except for like the way that she attacks, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, we're just kind of looking at all this and basically kind of analyzing everything that she can do and what she has. So she damage per second, she has 200, so it's a little bit more than a wizard. I know a wizard has 170 damage per second, so she's on the damage per second side. She's a little bit better than a wizard, so not terribly good, but it's not bad. Her hit points is 500, which is not necessarily that good. So what I would like to see if she came into the game is like maybe a Medusa walk that replaces the Queen walk, because she obviously doesn't have that many hit points, but as you guys know, the fact that she targets the defenses and she can freeze 1 defense while turn it to stone, she can turn 1 defense to stone while she's attacking it so that it cannot fight back at her. So the fact that it can do that would help her a lot when she's attacking. So maybe that 500 hit points is not a bad idea after all. Obviously, her training cost is Dark Elixir, so if you check and see 500 Dark Elixir for that level 1, and her training time is 3 minutes. You can see that she targets defenses, area, splash, she attacks ground and air, 10 housing space, and movement speed is 16, which is like the same as a wizard. Now, moving into this next photo, we have a picture of your training center, train troops tab, and you can see that she fits right in there as the last dark troop on the list. So there was an open spot, and she just filled it right up. So now you have another dark troop, making it 8 dark troops. Now I don't have the witch or lava hound or bowler in this picture, and while recording this video, at the time of this recording, the golem was during the golem event, so the golem had a discount, which is why he looks like that. I believe this video will not be uploaded until like a couple weeks after the golem event, at least a week or so, something around there. But she looks great in my opinion right there in the train tabs, the train troops tabs. You can see that level 1 costs 500, and she has 4 levels actually, only 4 levels, so not like the other dark troops, only 4 levels for her. So basically level 1 500 dark elixir, level 2 would be 550, level 3 600, level 4 700. So on level 4 it goes up for 100 instead of 50 for the other 2 levels. So she's kind of an expensive troop, and she takes 10 housing space to train. But in my opinion, she would be great if you did like some sort of Medusa walk with healers in her. It would definitely work. So she's kind of like a Valkyrie in a way of how she, not how she attacks, but just like the way that the housing space and stuff. So here's a picture of when you go to raid and you have Medusas, and see, she's right next to the Valkyries. So you have 6 Medusas, 12 Valkyries, and a golem. So she is basically the troop that you would put maybe to funnel the golems into the center. So put a couple Medusas on the sides, and then have them take out the defenses. Maybe have some healers with them, because healers work well with Medusas because they can keep her alive, and she can turn defenses to stone so that they can't hurt her when she's attacking them. So I would use Medusas like on either side of the base to create a funnel, like get rid of the defenses so that the golem could funnel straight in there with the Valkyries and your heroes and stuff. So just like that, just sort of a way to strategize with her. Obviously, sure, her hit points aren't her hit points aren't that good, so you might need heal spells or healers with her, but her damage per second is a lot. It's more than wizards, and she only takes 10 housing space, which means that she is around, I would say in an average raid you would use about 5 Medusas, maybe somewhere around there, unless you want to do like a mass Medusa raid, but I'm not really sure how that would work out. And coming up here, I'm just going to show you guys how Medusa looks in action when she's attacking your defenses, and how it looks, like how the surroundings look while she's attacking. Okay, so here you can see she is attacking a wizard tower, and she kind of uses like lightning powers and stuff to freeze the defenses while she attacks them, and it also hurts the walls. So she kind of like has a splash damage, so whenever she attacks something, the splash damage is sort of like all over, so it will take out the walls too eventually. She does not target walls, but if she's taking out this wizard tower, she will also damage the walls as she's doing at this point in the raid. And it also kind of has a cool effect around the wizard tower, as you guys can see. It's sort of like the ground is frozen a little bit, and it looks really cool in my opinion. I like the way she attacks too with the lightning. It looks really, really neat. I think this troop should definitely be in the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Of course, you can see that she can shoot over walls. As I said before, she targets ground and air. She's a 10 housing space, and her movement speed is about the same as a wizard, so I'm sure many of you guys know what that is. Her damage per second is a little bit over that of a wizard, and she has sort of low hit points for a 10 housing space troop. So you might want to use heal spells or healers with her. So basically the defenses that are going to hurt her the most are the single target defenses, much like a queen. The splash damage will not affect her very much, especially if she is under heal by healers or a heal spell. She does very good when there's defenses like right outside the walls, because she can get to them easy. She can't she can get to the wizard tower and the air defense and the archer tower all really easy, and she would probably be able to do it because look at no defenses can target her at this point because she has turned the wizard tower to stone, so it can't do anything, so she's attacking that. Then she'll turn the air defense to stone, but the archer tower will be hitting her when she's attacking the air defense. So that's the only downside to this, and she might die before she gets to the Archer Tower, which is why, again, you might want to heal her. But she's definitely a really OP troop if you have her under heal while attacking you guys. So definitely try this out. And that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know if you guys want to see Medusa come into this game. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you like these things, like this series. Anyways, keep clashing and peace out.
We are heroes tonight.